Now going to question 16, here the prompt is telling us that this is a grammar question. And in particular, it's a question about modifiers versus clauses. So let's quickly review. A clause is something that has a subject and a verb. For instance, John jumped. Now, a dependent clause, by the way, would be if we added a weak conjunction, since John jumped. Strong conjunctions are fanboys words, for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. But a weak conjunction, like since, before, after, because, any of these connecting words, they're often used to turn independent clauses into dependent clauses. And when you have a dependent clause, you can't put a period. Now, a modifier is not a clause at all. It's missing the subject, the verb, or both. For instance, while jumping, John twisted his ankle. Now, there's no mention of John or he in there, so there's no subject, and there's no verb. ING words and to-do words, by the way, are by definition not verbs. So modifiers can be thrown anywhere in the sentence with commas. For instance, John, while jumping, twisted his ankle, or John jumped, twisting his ankle in the process. So all of those are modifiers. In question 16, we're seeing the independent clause right here. The saloon was known to offer elegant accommodations and an inclusive environment. Here's your verb, was. Was is one of our 9 important verbs. Is, was, are, am, were, be, have, has, had. Those are our most common verbs, and they're easy to ignore. So we have our verb right there, and we have our subject, the thing that's doing the verb. So in pink there, we have our independent clause. On the other hand, here we have our modifier. Created by this businessman, the saloon was known to offer elegant accommodations. So this is the word that fits into that as a modifier, where basically in blue, we have a little extra information about the saloon. The saloon was created by this businessman. Creates just wouldn't fit there. Creating would kind of change the meaning, and create just doesn't really make sense. But like I said, if you read it to yourself, created by businessman William A.G. Brown, the saloon was known to offer elegant accommodations and an inclusive environment. So the answer here is A.